I used to think social media was harmless. That was before I saw something I wasn't supposed to see. Before a TikTok live changed my life forever. It started as a joke. My friends and I were obsessed with scary TikTok trends. Ghost challenges, urban legends, creepy filters that were supposed to reveal spirits. One night, my friend Ethan sent me a link to a TikTok trend called "Go Live at 3:33 a.m." Apparently, weird things happened when you went live at that exact time. People reported shadow figures, whispers, glitches. Most of them were obviously fake, just influencers trying to go viral. But one video stood out. A girl named Haunted Livestream had gone live, but something went wrong. The video was taken down almost immediately, but someone had re-uploaded a clip. I watched it. She was laughing at first, joking about ghosts. Then, her screen glitched. Her face froze, and behind her, a dark shape appeared in the doorway. Not a shadow. Not a person. Something else. The video cut off suddenly. The caption? She never came back. Of course, I thought it was just a hoax. So I decided to try it myself. Big mistake. That night, I set an alarm for 3:30 a.m. I got up, turned on my ring light, and hit go live. At first, nothing happened. A few people joined, mostly randoms from TikTok's algorithm. "Yo, what's up?" I said, playing it cool. A comment popped up. "You're really doing this at 3:33 a.m.? Yep, I grinned. Let's see if this is real or just BS. More people joined. Some started spamming ghost emojis. One comment caught my eye. @user_missing said, "Turn around." I laughed. Nice try. The lights flickered. The chat exploded. @SpookyVibes said, "Dude, WTF." @Haunted101 said, "I saw that." @user_missing said, "Behind you." I felt my stomach drop. I turned. Nothing. The room was empty. I exhaled and looked back at my phone. The chat had stopped. No comments. No viewers. Then a new comment appeared. @user_missing said, "Check the mirror." I looked over at my closet mirror, and someone was standing in it. My body locked up. The figure was tall, distorted, blurry. No face. Just a black outline where a person should be. But the worst part? It was closer to my reflection than I was. Like it was standing behind me. I spun around. Nothing. I turned back to the mirror. The figure was closer. Its hand was reaching toward me. I grabbed my phone and ended the live. The second the screen went black, the room felt normal again. Like nothing had happened. I went straight to my camera roll. The live was saved automatically. I opened the video, heart pounding. At first it looked normal. Me talking, reading comments. Then, the glitch. At exactly 3:33 a.m. For half a second, the screen froze, and the figure in the mirror turned its head, like it knew I was watching. I tried to delete the video, but it wouldn't go away. Every time I pressed delete, my screen glitched and the file reappeared. And then, at 3:34 a.m., I got a message from an unknown number. "You shouldn't have ended the live." After that night, things got weird. My phone screen would flicker randomly. My front camera would turn on by itself. At night, I kept waking up at 3:33 a.m. like something was watching me. One night, I woke up to my phone buzzing. I checked it. It was another message from the same unknown number. "Look outside." I hesitated, but something in me needed to know. I got up, walked to my window, and someone was standing on the sidewalk, facing my house. They were too far away to see clearly, but I knew it was the figure from the mirror. Just standing there, waiting. I slammed the curtain shut and didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next day I called Ethan. "Dude, something is seriously wrong," I said. He laughed. "You're just freaking yourself out." But I could hear the hesitation in his voice. That night, at exactly 3:30 a.m., my phone screen lit up. It was a TikTok notification. "A user missing has gone live. Join?" My stomach twisted. I tapped on it. The screen loaded, and it was my room. Someone was live streaming from inside my room. The screen glitched. The camera angle shifted toward my closet mirror. The figure was in it, but this time, it had a face. My face. The stream cut off. I threw my phone across the room and ran. I never went back. I deleted TikTok. I changed my phone number. I blocked every unknown account. But the messages never stopped. Every few months, I get a random text. No name, no number, just one message. Go live again. Never do. Because I know someone's still watching. And if I ever go live at 3:33 a.m. again, I might not be the one in the mirror anymore. I used to think TikTok filters were just a fun gimmick. That was before one nearly ruined my life. Before I learned that some things should never be messed with. Before I realized that not all filters are meant to be used. It started with a viral TikTok trend. A filter called Face Finder had exploded in popularity. It was supposed to detect hidden faces in your videos. Faces that weren't really there. Some people used it to scan their bedrooms. Most of the videos were fake. Friends hiding in closets. Shadows being mistaken for faces. A few seemed too real. In one clip, a girl was just filming her empty room. The filter moved around for a second, then locked onto something in the corner. There was nothing there, but the filter outlined a face. A twisted, grinning face. And when the girl turned around to check, the lights went out. The screen glitched. The video ended. Of course, I thought it was just a hoax. So, like an idiot, I tried it myself. It was late at night. I turned off my main light, leaving only my desk lamp on. I opened TikTok, scrolled to the filter menu, and selected Face Finder. The camera turned on, facing my bedroom. I hit record. The filter scanned the room, its little tracking square moving from object to object. Bag. Closet. Window. Nothing happened. Figures, I muttered. I was about to close the app when the filter froze. It had locked onto something. Something right behind me. I felt a chill creep down my spine. Slowly, I turned around. Nothing was there, but my phone was still locked onto something. I swallowed hard and looked back at the screen. The filter was outlining a face, but it wasn't a normal face. It was distorted. The mouth was too wide. The eyes were too dark. And worst of all, it was smiling. Then my screen glitched. Static. Flickering. The filter warped, stretching across my face like it was merging with me. Then, TikTok crashed. The app force closed, and when I reopened it, the filter was gone. I sat there, staring at my phone, trying to process what had just happened. I opened my camera roll, hoping the video had saved. It had. I tapped on it, heart pounding. At first it played normally. Me sitting there, the filter scanning. Then, the face appeared, and just before the video ended, the thing moved. It turned its head and looked directly at me. I dropped my phone. Nope. I deleted the video immediately. I deleted TikTok. I turned off my phone and swore to forget about it. But it didn't forget about me. That night, I woke up to a buzzing sound. I groggily reached for my phone. It was a notification from TikTok. Your Face Finder video has been restored. My stomach dropped. That was impossible. I had deleted it. I hesitated, then opened the app. The video was back in my drafts. And the thumbnail, it wasn't what I remembered. It was darker. And that smiling face, it was closer. Like it had moved forward. Like it was watching me. I went cold. I deleted it again. Then, without thinking, I flipped my camera to selfie mode. And I saw it, standing right behind me. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I checked TikTok again. The filter was nowhere to be found. It was like it had never existed. I tried Googling it. No results. Even videos using it had disappeared. The trend was gone, like it had been erased. But the worst part? Every time I take a picture, even if it's just a normal selfie, there's always a shadow in the background, just barely visible, just out of focus. And sometimes, if I look too long, I swear I can see it smiling. Days passed, and I convinced myself that maybe it had all been in my head. But then things started happening around my house. Lights flickering, objects moving on their own, strange whispers when I was home alone. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. Then, my friend Lena came over. She sat down on my couch, scrolling through her phone, when suddenly, she froze. Her eyes went wide. "Hey, what filter is that?" she asked. "What?" I turned to her. She was looking at me and my face. Confused, I grabbed my phone and opened my front camera. And my blood ran cold. The face finder filter was on, but I hadn't opened TikTok. And the filter, it wasn't detecting me. It was detecting something behind me. And this time, the face wasn't smiling. I don't know what that filter was. I don't know where it went. But I know this. Some things aren't just trends. Some things aren't meant to be found. And if you ever see a new TikTok filter that tracks faces that aren't there, don't use it. Because once it finds you, it never lets go. I never expected a simple TikTok live stream to change my life. But it did. Because what I saw that night wasn't meant to be seen. And now I don't think I can escape it. It started like any other night. I was lying in bed, mindlessly scrolling through TikTok. It was past midnight, my room dark except for the glow of my phone screen. I knew I should have been sleeping. I had work early the next morning. But my For You page was addictive, and I kept telling myself, just one more video. At first, it was the usual mix. Funny clips, creepy horror stories, people ranting about their day. Then, something strange happened. A random live stream popped up on my feed. No username, no profile picture. A black screen with Live in the corner and 3,462 viewers. I don't know why, but I clicked on it. And that's when everything went wrong. At first, there was nothing. The screen was pitch black, no audio, just complete silence. The only thing moving was the chat. It was blowing up. @HauntedGirl99 said, "What do you TF is this?" @MikeBeats23 said, "Is this some kind of prank?" @XShadowHunter said, "Dude, it's 3 a.m. Don't watch this shit." @NotABot said, "Don't look away." That last comment sent a chill down my spine. And then the screen flickered. A dimly lit room appeared. It looked like an old basement, the kind with crumbling brick walls, a bare concrete floor, and a single flickering light bulb swinging from the ceiling. In the middle of the room was a wooden chair. It was empty. For a long time, nothing happened. The chat kept spamming. @GhostHunter345 said, "Bro, this is fake." @LostSoul_X said, "Is anyone else hearing breathing?" @Who's_there said, "Turn it off." I turned my volume all the way up, and then I heard it. A low, ragged breathing. Not mine. Not from my room. From the live stream. My stomach twisted. The chair creaked, but nothing was in it. Or at least, nothing visible. Then, the screen glitched. For a split second, something flashed onto the chair. I barely caught it, but it was a figure. Thin, slumped, its arms tied behind its back. And then, just as fast as it appeared, it was gone. I should have left the stream. I should have closed my phone, blocked the account, and gone to sleep. But I didn't, because I started getting notifications. Not invited you to go live together. Over and over and over. I declined every time. The chat noticed. At Spooked99 said, "Bro, why does it keep inviting you?" At Midnight Owler said, "Who is at not a bot?" At Just Liebman said, "Look behind you." My stomach dropped. I sat up in bed, phone trembling in my hands. And then, the figure reappeared. No more flickering, no more glitches. It was fully there now. A man, his head drooped forward, a burlap sack covering his face. His hands were tied behind the chair with thick, black rope. His chest rose and fell. He was breathing. Alive. The chat exploded. At who_is_that said, "Holy shit." At Don't Watch Alone said, "ISS real?" At Notabot said, "He sees you now." My blood ran cold. And then, the man in the chair twitched. His head snapped up. Even through the sack, I could tell he was looking directly at me. My screen froze. For a long, horrible moment, nothing moved. And then, slowly, with a creaking crack, the man's neck bent at an impossible angle. A grotesque, bone-popping sound filled the live stream. And then, he lunged at the camera. I screamed and threw my phone across the room. The sound cut out instantly. The room went dark. I sat there, heart pounding, chest heaving. It had to be a prank. A stupid, elaborate TikTok hoax, right? Then, knock, knock, knock. I froze. It was coming from my front door. I live alone. The knocks came again. Slow, deliberate, heavy. I crept to the peephole. For a second I hesitated. Then, with trembling hands, I looked. There was no one there. Just an empty hallway. I exhaled, shaking my head. My nerves were fried. Maybe I had imagined it. Then my phone buzzed. A single TikTok notification. From @notabot. Let me in. I turned around, and the closet door creaked open behind me. I don't remember what happened next. I woke up the next morning on the floor, my phone beside me. The TikTok livestream was gone. The account deleted. I tried telling my friends, but no one believed me. Probably just a horror ARG, they said. But here's the thing. 2 nights later, my friend Jake texted me. "Bro, check this out. I found a creepy AF TikTok stream. No username, just a dude in a chair." I begged him not to watch it. He ignored me. And now, Jake is missing. If you ever come across a TikTok live stream with no username, no profile picture, and thousands of viewers, do not watch it. Do not interact. Because once you see him, he sees you too. And he won't stop knocking until you let him in. Thank you for joining me on this terrifying journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Stay tuned for more spine-chilling tales of the paranormal.